Hello, Scorpio and Scorpio Ascendants. It's Natalie, and I'm here. I'm back. Welcome to my channel again, and welcome to your reading for April 15th to April 30th, 2019. It is an honor to channel your energy. And I'll be delivering the guidance that you need to hear, that some of you need to hear regarding some important situation in your life to bring you some clarity and some Natalie advice. Okay, Scorpio. Oh my. Wow. Okay. You have the Three of Staves as your bottom of the deck card, Scorpio. So there's something you're really exploring, either psychologically or spiritually. It could be something on the material level, like you're looking to do business with someone new, or looking to expand your business, or looking to branch out of your current way of making money into something different or more creative, or something that involves more freedom for you and more control. And you're thinking about it. Or you can take this concept and apply it to any other area of your life where you're thinking of. Now, okay, just because I see a lot of wand cards, I think it's something more creative. But let's just take a dip in to see what more information that we have here, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants. Okay, very interesting. You saw me shuffle those cards and knock on them, and I have the same first card for both Libra and Scorpio ascendants and Libra ascendants. You are both, okay, I'll focus on you right now, Scorpio. You're channeling either, this is either you channeling this energy, or there's someone in your energy sphere, either in your physical environment or in your etheric spiritual energy, kind of like on your, not on your radar, but just someone close to you emotionally, psychologically, or on the energy realm. But probably you. This is probably you, Scorpio. It could also be a woman in your life. Perhaps a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus female. The Queen of Pentacles is a woman that's really in touch with herself, her own timing, the timing of her life, the timing of her body and her family. And she's just a woman who takes care of her family, her wealth, her health, her happiness, her empire, her estate. She takes care of everything she's in charge of with immense practicality, immense grace, immense fairness, immense intelligence. And it's just in the way that is very practical based. That's why the pentacles are usually the dark hair, the earthy earth sign women. That's why I said Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because it comes down to what makes the best and the most sense for the people that she loves and the people that she is taking care of. So whether they are her employees or her friends or her family, she's looking at what's best for them, and she's someone who can be trusted to wield her responsibility and to wield her power the right way. So Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, this is either you, definitely if you're a Scorpio female, definitely you. Scorpio males, maybe it's someone around you, maybe it's mom, maybe it's sister, maybe it's best friend, or maybe it's the special woman in your life, or whomever whoever is channeling that energy. But that's the center of this reading right here, the very first card that I pulled, and it's being crossed by, it's being crossed by, which one is this? 5, 6, 7, the Seven of Staves, the Seven of Wands. And this is really interesting, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, because if you look at this man, he is fighting, but you don't see who he's fighting against, because all of the staves are below him. He is elevated on an elevated rock. And if you look at the look on his face, he's very, very determined, and he's fighting, and he's really really got that look of grit on his face, and that is just so Scorpio. It's just, this is winning. This is you winning, Scorpio. This is you conquering. This is your victory. This is you hanging in there, and this is you winning against opposition. And it might even be a position or a situation where you're having to defend this woman, or you're having to defend this part of yourself, or you're having to, in some way, fight for it. And it looks like you're winning the fight, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, because this is what you really want. This is this woman, this energy, this persona, this entire energy is what you're fighting for and what you're winning and what you're coming out to be as victory, okay? Now, interesting, because this card below you, Scorpio, this is your foundation card. This is how you got into this situation. And oh my God, Scorpio, you've been hanging on. You've been really, look at that face. He's bandaged. He's red in the face. He has this big eyes, big, scary, sad look in his eyes, and all the staves behind him. You are really, you've been waiting for something, Scorpio, that has been a long time coming, and you have been holding on, and you've been fighting so hard, Scorpios and Scorpio ascendants. This is like your whole life. This is something that you've been fighting for and with and again, like your whole life, your whole entire life. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just realized something. I'm going to jump around a little bit. So, this is your far past. This is the foundation of how you got into this situation. How you got into this situation, Scorpio, is something's coming up where something that you've been dealing with or fighting for, fighting against, something you've been defending is coming up, that's something that's been going on your entire life, or a very, very, very long time. Maybe it's been going on underneath the surface or indirectly, but now this situation, this concept, this idea, whatever this is, it's coming up and it's getting its airtime and it's getting the time for it to be resolved. Whatever this is, you've been holding on for so long, Scorpio. And check this out. So your recent past, I just noticed this just right now as I look down. You have both the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I've actually never had this happen before, where I had the both of the King and the Queen of Pentacles in one reading. This is really major. This is kind of a big deal. So now I'm thinking, I saw these wand cards. I thought that it was entrepreneurial and creative and more businessy, but now I see that there's an absolute blend. This is something that's coming across on all of your axes, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants. So yourself is involved, who you are at the core, your other, okay, your marriage partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, there's someone else involved in this that has to do with this situation. Your home life is involved and your work. It's all four things that are, whatever's going on with you, and I'm about to get to it by the end of the reading, it's affecting every area of your life. And it's something that you've been carrying and holding on, and you might have lost your way, and it's finally coming up, and it's finally getting its right and fair due. And this is the part that has to do with your coupling. Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, I think that if you're not coupled, this is something that's really on your mind, because you want, whether you're male or female, Scorpio, doesn't even matter, because you're both here. You're here sitting with the love of your life. And Scorpio, it's really funny because the love of your life, the way this is showing up is your partner, your true partner in life is someone very practical and someone who can grow wealth and manage wealth with you. Okay? And I'm going to say, Scorpio women, that's, oh my God. I mean, I feel like Scorpio and Capricorn makes a lot of sense. I feel like it's like a Michael Corleone type thing. So I still haven't decided whether I think Michael Corleone is a Scorpio or a Capricorn, because he really seems like both. And Scorpio ascendants and Scorpio suns, this is totally that situation, minus the K, because anyway, I don't want to get into the movie thing. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, and if you look at his card, he's completely stately. Let's see if I can do my little light. Look at that. He's completely stately, and he has these robes, these beautiful robes, all decorated, super decorated, super. He has his pentacle in one hand. He has his orb in his other hand. He's got the Taurian backdrop. He has the castle in the background. I mean, this another bowl down here, the symbol of like virility. So he's like a very, sure, he could be well endowed, but who knows. Um, anyway, so he's very much the male equivalent of the Queen of Pentacles in his own way, in his own responsible, practical, down to earth sort of way. And the way these two rule their kingdoms is very much in tune with the cycles of the harvest and their life. And what I'm seeing here, the base of your reading, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, is that you've been waiting so long for something. You've been holding on. You've been defending something. You've been really, really defending your idea or a feeling, or maybe you've been physically defending something for so long. And it's interesting that you get these cards that have to do with timing, with like real divine timing. So I'm thinking that your timing is fast approaching. Maybe not quite, I don't know, maybe the end of, what is this saying? I'll get into the timing a little bit later. But the fact that both the King and the Queen of Pentacles are sitting here is telling me that you're either working on your partnership if you're married, or you are seriously thinking about your partnership if you're single. And you are very, very heavily considering who you want to sit with you on your throne, Scorpio. Because the Scorpio doesn't, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, the Scorpio choosing a mate is probably like the craziest, most intense. You'd probably have to pass like a bajillion tests to get to this sort of position. So whether you're a Scorpio female and you're looking for your King of Pentacles, he can't be anything less than this. And if you're a Scorpio male looking for your queen, she can't be anything less than this. I love that. I love high standards. But what I see is you two working together. So whatever your situation is romantically or even in business, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, if you're together and you're married, you're working together. If you're single and you're about to meet someone at the end of April, Scorpio, you're working with this person, whether you know it, whether you don't know it, whether they don't know it, whether they do know it, you two are working together even if it's separate, because this is your match. That's so funny. So that energy is coming through, and it's coming through very positively. So this was in the recent past position. So for Scorpio males, I would say that you're really coming into your own as the King of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you've been defending and holding on against, something's coming to the surface where you are acting on this now. You are taking action. You are ready to take action soon or now. And you're really coming into your own as a king in a whole new way. In a whole new way. A whole new way. Okay? And if you're a Scorpio female, then the King of Pentacles is an influence of the recent past that you're still feeling. You might have met this man, Scorpio females, and this is you coming into your own in a whole new way that you have been holding on to your entire life, and something about meeting this man has totally clicked everything into place for you, Scorpio females, where you are like, okay, I have the clear picture of what my life is, and I am in tune with my divine timing and the timing of my body and the timing of his body and our lives, and everything's coming into sync, and now I know what we need to do. I have a clear vision of this. I know what I need to do. I'm going to do it because I'm the practical Queen of Pentacles. I can trust what he's going to do on his end because he's the King of Pentacles. And A, B, C, D. And now I am this complete fuller woman. And I thought I was already a complete full woman before. But now I understand that to do this whole, on and on and on, Scorpio female. So whatever it is, both of you are feeling this way about each other. And even if you're married, then you can totally be experiencing this new, if you're married, for the married Scorpios, you've been holding on to this this relationship, and you've been holding on to this connection for so long, and you've held on to it through good, bad, thick, thin, and you're just like, I'm not giving this up. I made my loyal vow. We're going to write it out. And now you are. Now you are. I'm so happy to say this, Scorpios. You wrote out the hard times, and now you're both coming back into yourselves, and it's going to get even better, because this is victory. So this is victory, everybody. This is all of you overcoming all of these staves that are opposition to your happy unions and your happy partnerships and your happy businesses and making money, all the good things that make up a perfect, harmonious life. You guys are coming to conquer all of it. You guys are doing it, and you're doing it together, whether you are physically together or not. And that's super exciting. Super psychic. Okay. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, so what do we have? So this is the future, the next most immediate thing that we can expect to happen, Scorpio. So let's see. There's still, what is this with you, Scorpio? What do you, this is you. This is you, Scorpio, or Scorpio ascendant, being held hostage by something. But it's self-imposed. It's, let me see, do I see a third-party situation? I don't see anything that clearly states maybe this is a third-party situation, but whatever it is, even if it's that, this is you, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendant, and everything in their own divine timing, and everything about the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles talks about being in tune with the cycles of yourself and being in tune with your own natural cycles. And spiritual evolution takes time. Everything, maturation takes time. So you still need a little bit more time from April 15th to April 30th, 2019, Scorpio, to get rid of the last toxic influence in your life. This is toxic. This is a toxic card, but it's not someone else doing this to you. This is you conquering else what other people are trying to do to you. This is you winning that battle. And like, oh my God, God help anyone who tries to like battle a Scorpio, Jesus. So that's not what I'm so concerned about. I'm concerned about whatever you feel like is still holding you back, and that's what's holding you back. It's your own. That blindfold is on, Scorpio, but she can take it off. And because she's got shoes on, she can walk away. Her hands are behind her back. She can untie herself and walk away. There's something that you feel like you can't walk away from yet. You feel like bound to it, or you feel obligated, you feel responsible, you feel there's something in your life, whether this is at work, maybe you signed a contract and now you feel like you have to stay and honor it even though the people are like completely toxic and disgusting. Maybe this is another relationship that you feel beholden to. Maybe this is something with family. Oh my God, do we all feel completely stuck and beholden to family out of a sense of familial duty? Oh, it could be that. It could be any one of those things. You have to look in your life to see, mind your anxieties. What are you staying up, worried about at night? That will tell you what and just reassess this. Reassess, get a lot of information at the ready, and really reassess if this is something that you can change or do about, or change with your attitude, or what, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, because this is something that's self-imposed. This is something that is you saying, I have no choice. There's nothing else I can do. It has to be this way. I have to write it out. I can't change it. Those thoughts are all you and these swords. The swords are words. The swords represent words and the exchange of words and verbal communication back and forth between us as human beings, and how we communicate with each other. And that's what you're telling yourself about something, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants. But whatever that is, it's not quite true. It's not quite true, because that's only the feeling that it's generating. There's a feeling being generated here of not being able to move forward, not being able to change some one thing. So even though you are victorious over others, and you have the Queen of Pentacles, and you have this King of Pentacles, and you've been holding on like an MFer, Keep calling upon your strength, Scorpio. Keep holding on. I swear you can do it. I am on your side. I believe in you. I want you to win. I want you to use your strength. Scorpios are, God, you guys are strong. Scorpios and Capricorns are the absolute strongest. So call upon that strength and hold on as long as it takes, because you can make it through. If you hold on as long and you tell yourself, I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to hold on until, they pry it from my hand. Hold on. That's what you do. Just keep holding on. You've made it this far, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants. You can make it a little bit farther. I have something great to tell you in like just a moment. So just, bear with me for another few minutes, okay? But that's what this card is. This card is grit. This card is absolute effing grit. It is holding on for dear life like there's nothing else that you're holding on to. And whatever it is, you hold on to that strength, you hold on to that hope, that inspiration, whatever it is that is inspiring you to even hold on into the first place. Whether it's this couple, the king and the queen of pentacles, hold on, keep holding on, because there's some relief coming up for you soon, okay? So moving on from this situation, whatever this is that you feel like you don't have control over or that you can change, what's after that? So this is coming up over the next 2 weeks, definitely. Maybe even this week, this weekend, whatever. But definitely between April 15th and April 30th, Scorpio. So let's see what's beyond that soon. Okay, so this card right here, Scorpio, this is the part that you're currently playing. This is the role that you're currently playing. This is who you are right now. Oh my God, this is so cool. Another pentacle card. That's so funny. So Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, you are using your intelligence. You are planting some major seeds of wealth. And I'm not just talking about the material wealth as shown by the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you have the whole, you have it all right here. Look at that. My God, money's on your mind, Scorpio. Money is on your mind. And not just money, but wealth. And not just wealth, but value. Real value, something that you can take with you after you die, like love, not, money. This is definitely potential for another revenue stream, a big break, a big job. If you work job to job, gig to gig, this could herald the beginning of a great new opportunity for you. A great new account, a great new something, definitely the seeds of money. But remember that seeds under the ground don't look like anything above the ground, okay? It just looks like dirt. Just looks like, dirt. It takes like below the ground. It has to start to grow below the ground before it pops up through the top of the earth. But so that's what stage this card is. This is the seedling below the ground. It needs germination, it needs nurturing, it needs watering, it needs attention. Okay? Just like this could be a relationship too, actually. This could be a relationship between two people. If you're not married or with someone, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendants, this could actually be the beginning of a relationship. And all relationships, when they're, I'm dating this, whatever, they're like little saplings that, the littlest thing could just like kill it. But because of these people that are involved, the King and Queen of Pentacles are very practical. Very, very practical. So I don't know if I think it's a completely, yes, romance, yes, love and attention and affection, but there's something incredibly materialistic. Don't make a judgment on the word materialistic, but there's something very much in the material 3D world that has to do with these people, this king and this queen. And this ace that's here is just reconfirming that, just adding to that notion, because the Ace of Pentacles is always beginning. I mean, it's the hand coming forth through the clouds, like out of nowhere. And so for this to be in your space, in your energy, this is your energy right now, Scorpio, male and female, that's telling me that you're ready for a really bright beginning. You're ready for a new job. You're ready for a new adventure. You're ready for a new love. You're ready for new money. You're ready for a new revenue stream and new deals and new communications. And you're just ready for a lot of really great things ahead of you. And that's the new beginning is starting within you. It's already starting because this is your position right now. This is you right now. Right now. So over the next 2 weeks, April 15th to April 30th, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be a little seedling, just like growing. This is just going to be growing in you, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So whatever situation this is, Scorpio and Scorpio risings, it's going to continue to grow and to germinate, whether it's love, whether it's business and partnership, whether it's personal or whatever it is, it's going to continue to grow, and you're going to keep going with this energy. You're going to be feeding it, because the King and the Queen of Pentacles are a couple that take care of seeds like this. The King and Queen of Pentacles can grow and nurture seeds like this, and they multiply their wealth that way. That's how they become to hold these pentacles. They know how to multiply wealth together. They can do it separately, but they know that they're so much stronger together. So together, they have this beautiful Ace of Pentacles between them. So they're using their intelligence, their strength, their creativity, their practicality, their ambition. They're using it the right way in their own timing, in their own virility. I mean, they have all the parts that you need to make something grow and to nurture and to, I mean, this is a very fertile reading for whatever you plan to grow, Scorpio and Scorpio ascendant. So whether you want to grow a business, you will find a partner, and you are shopping around for the perfect partner, and you will find them. I swear to you, you will. If you want to grow a family, Scorpio, you have the fertility and you have the virility, you have the seed right here, and you can grow that family. You can start the family. You can, whatever it is, if you want to heal your family, if you have been defending your own personal family and you have been fighting for goodwill in your family, you have this victory. You have this victory over the family members that want to fight you. Because the family members that want to fight you, they're not the king and the queen, Scorpio. You are. You are the king, you are the queen, and you're the one that's victorious, and you're the one conquering all of their petty BS, and they're not going to get a Scorpio down. Like, no way, no how. So whatever it is, Scorpio, you have everything you need, and you're already doing it. So whether you're doing this with your partner together or separated, you're both on the same wavelength. You're both in tune with your own cycles of life and cycles of change, and you're both in tune with your own like inner desires, and that's what you both want. So that's so crazy. I can't believe I've never had these guys in the same reading before. Okay, so Scorpio, that's a great place for you to be personally, to be right here in an ace card, because there's only 4 in the entire deck out of 78 cards. You saw me shuffle all these cards, and these are the cards that I pulled for you, channeling your energy, and these are the messages that I'm delivering to you now, okay? So, moving on, this card right here, Scorpio, is how other people see you. How other people see you, Scorpio. And how other people see you. We have the Queen. We have another Queen in this reading. And the Queen of Cups, this is the only cup that doesn't have an open, she has a lid on hers. You see that? And it's this incredibly ornate lid that's like super beautiful and ridiculously decorated. This makes a lot of sense. This is really interesting, that this is who you really are right now, Scorpio, and this is how other people see you. Because the cup cards, the cup queen and cup king, are the water cards. So the Queen of Cups is a water sign queen. So this Queen of Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So this is obviously you. So people are seeing you as very, very intuitive and very emotional and very psychic, because the Queen of Cups looks into the cup that's covered and knows what's inside already. So I think people see you using your intuition. I think they see you knowing your own divine timing and making your decisions and moving things forward and holding things back according to your own timing, Scorpio. And for people that don't understand this, who don't have their intuitive faculties up and running, it might look esoteric or like they won't understand it because they're going by Q4 and they're going by they're going by external systems and conventions that make sense according to someone else's system and according to someone else's timelines and according to someone else's agenda. And you, Scorpio, you are honoring your own timeline, your own divine timing, your own agenda, and you're going with the universe and you're tapping into the universe. And that's what they see you, that's how they're interpreting you making your decisions, as someone that is going according to your own intuition, your own timing. So there has to be some changes that you're making. This right here, this is you expanding and you looking out at the horizon and you wondering, what is my next move? What am I going to do next? Where am I going to go? What is ahead of me? So, let me get rid of this. Okay, Scorpio, so that's how they see you. That's how they see you. Okay, so moving on. This guy right here is your hope or your fear, Scorpio. And the hope is obviously that your wheel of fortune is turning. And I don't think this is your fear at all. I mean, there might be a little anxiety, some residual fear, but your definite hope definitely is that you want things to change. And I think that you know that they're changing. I think there's some fear associated with the changes, but it's more like excitement fear. It's not like real, actual fear. It's more like just really, really excited because the King and Queen of Pentacles is very much in tune with their own wheel of fortune. And you know that it's turning because you're turning it yourself. You're turning it yourself, Scorpio, and you're turning it together. Whoever your partner in life is, business, personal, whoever that is, you're both doing it together. And that's your hope. That's definitely your hope. Oh, okay. Outcome. I'm reading these two cards together, Scorpio, because this is so funny. I've been getting this Justice card a lot for Scorpio, so it's got to, I mean, this is definitely certain energy that I'm channeling here. Your outcome card is you are bringing justice into your life. You're setting everything right, Scorpio, so keep going. You are holding on and keep going. Keep holding on. Maybe I'm really thinking it's the justice that you've been holding on to this entire time. I'm really thinking it's the justice, the sense of justice in your life that you've been holding on to and fighting for and waiting for the right time to blast everything that doesn't fit away. Because that's not what you want. That's not what the King and the Queen want for their court. The King and Queen want justice for their lives, for the lives of their constituents, for their families. And the environment after April, there's messages, there's real excitement, there's something coming in, you're taking action, someone else is taking action. There's movement happening definitely after, probably going into May, the beginning of May. So whether this is you being really, really excited and, communicating and taking action and instigating changes and making offers and doing deals, or if it's coming to you and the universe is delivering it to you through outside forces, that's what you can look forward to, Scorpio. And that's because you're setting things right now. You're holding on. You've been holding on. Keep holding on. And you're right now, over the next 2 weeks, from April 15th to April 30th, this is your outcome. And this is what you've been working towards. And this is what you are doing with your king, with your queen, is bringing justice into your life so that you and them can live happily ever after. Whether that's in business, whether that's at home, whatever that is, you have the new beginning. God, look at these cards. Look at them, Scorpio. Whatever this new beginning has to do with justice in your life. And it has to do with someone else, because I see someone else with you now. I mean, really, this is not a love reading. This is an April 15th to April 30th reading, Scorpio. This is not a love reading. So there's someone with you. You're starting something new with someone, whether you see them or not, whether, they're catching up to you, you're catching up to them, whatever it is, you're doing it with them. someone else that cares about justice just as much as you do. And it's all for this great, wonderful new beginning. A new beginning founded on justice that you're doing with someone that is really your perfect partner, your absolute perfect match. King and Queen of Pentacles, practical people, lovely people. You want the Wheel of Fortune to turn. And you know what? I have wonderful news for you, Scorpio, because it is. And you're the one that's turning it. So best of luck to you. Let me know how it goes. I'll see you in May. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.